What if you could peer through the veil, see beyond the everyday, and uncover the hidden truths that dance just out of reach? Imagine stepping into a reality where your potential is limitless, where you can bend the world to your will, using a skill that's already within you, just waiting to be awakened. That's the promise the third eye offers, a chance to tap into a deeper reality, one that stretches far beyond what meets the eye. In cultures across the globe, the third eye isn't just some mystical concept. It's the doorway to something much greater. It's the center of higher perception, guiding intuition, spiritual vision, and the quiet wisdom that speaks from within. In Hinduism, it's the Ajna, the sixth chakra, said to be the seat of higher consciousness and clairvoyance, giving you a peek behind the curtain of the universe. For Buddhists, it's the key to unlocking nirvana, a state of perfect enlightenment. And in ancient Egypt, the third eye was the Eye of Horus, a powerful symbol that guarded, protected, and allowed those who held it to see what others couldn't. This isn't just some metaphorical mumbo-jumbo. The third eye is a gateway, a sacred portal to dimensions beyond the physical realm. Opening it is like flipping the switch on your mind's highest gears, allowing you to pierce through the illusions of everyday life. With it, you might find hidden abilities inside yourself, clairvoyance, telepathy, and an intuition that's so sharp, it cuts through the noise of the world. You start to see things differently, interact with the universe in ways you never imagined, and the world around you takes on a deeper meaning. So, why not take the plunge today? Let's journey back in time and uncover how ancient civilizations understood this powerful center of mystical consciousness. Their wisdom could be the map that helps guide us on our own path. From the Egyptians to the Vedic traditions, the third eye was the bridge between the seen and the unseen, offering a glimpse into the mysteries of life itself. In ancient Egypt, for example, the Eye of Horus wasn't just a cool piece of jewelry. It was a symbol of protection, health, and prosperity. And it was believed to give its bearer the power to see beyond the ordinary world. Imagine walking through life with eyes wide open, not just seeing, but perceiving the hidden currents of the universe that most people miss. The Egyptian mystery schools, with their 3,000 years of teachings, were where initiates honed their abilities. These were places of deep spiritual learning, where they studied philosophy, astrology, mathematics, and the secret arts. One of their most powerful tools? The third eye. They knew that developing this mystical sense would lead them to enlightenment, to the divine wisdom that lies hidden in the unseen realms. To activate the third eye, the ancient Egyptians used a mix of rituals, meditation, mantras, and sacred symbols, sometimes even turning to medicinal plants to open up altered states of consciousness. It was a whole spiritual toolkit designed to help you break free from the physical limitations and access the kind of knowledge that can change everything. Are you ready to step through that doorway and tap into the hidden power of your own third eye? The history is rich, the practices are ancient, and the potential is yours to unlock. The path is right in front of you. It's time to awaken. In Hinduism, the third eye is called Ajna, sitting like a silent sentinel between the eyebrows. It's the seat of intuition, the lighthouse that guides you through the fog of life. This sixth chakra is believed to hold the keys to clairvoyance, opening your mind to see beyond the ordinary, to glimpse into realms of higher understanding. You've probably heard the buzz about meditation and yoga. These practices aren't just about quieting your mind. They're about awakening that deep, powerful center inside you, helping you tune into the universal consciousness that binds us all. Hindu texts even talk about the sixth chakra as a gateway, a mystical door that leads to spiritual perception and enlightenment. Switching gears, in Buddhism, the third eye is more than just a concept. It's an inner vision, a lens through which the true nature of reality comes into sharp focus. If you've ever seen a statue of Buddha, you've probably noticed that little dot on his forehead. That's not just decoration. It's a symbol of his enlightenment, of his awakened state, of a mind that can see things clearly, without illusion. Buddhist practices like Vipassana and Zazen aren't just about sitting quietly. They're about training your mind to see, really see, the world as it is, pure, unfiltered, and filled with peace. Now, let's fast forward to today. Science has started to peek behind the curtain of these ancient spiritual concepts. Enter the pineal gland. Nestled deep in the center of your brain, this tiny, pine cone-shaped organ is often dubbed the biological third eye. It's responsible for producing melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep, but it's got more secrets up its sleeve. Some scientists believe it might even play a part in producing DMT, a powerful psychoactive compound known to induce visionary experiences. So, while the spiritual community has been chanting, meditating, and activating their third eyes for centuries, science is starting to catch up and ask, what's really going on in there? But what does that mean for you? Well, the road to activating the third eye today involves a bit of everything. Meditation, visualization, crystal work, chanting, conscious breathing. It's like opening a treasure chest of tools designed to sharpen your awareness and expand your perception. The more you practice mindfulness, the more your mind becomes a mirror of the universe, reflecting truths that were once hidden in plain sight. Now, to truly understand the third eye, you've got to get cozy with the science behind it. The pineal gland is like the brain's secret agent. Unlike most parts of your brain, it's not protected by the blood-brain barrier, which means it can interact directly with your bloodstream. It's got these cells called pinealocytes that resemble the photoreceptors in your eyes, hinting at an ancient connection between the pineal and your actual physical vision. Add to that the fact that the pineal gland is packed with tiny crystals that generate electrical currents when pressure is applied, and you've got a pretty compelling case for it being a mystical antenna, picking up signals that your five senses can't catch. One of the wildest facts about the pineal gland is that it produces DMT. Yes, the very same substance that people claim causes intense, mind-bending visions. DMT has a chemical structure similar to serotonin, which is responsible for regulating mood and perception. Some researchers suggest that when the pineal gland releases DMT, especially in extreme moments, like birth, death, or near-death experiences, it opens up a portal to intense, spiritual visions. Imagine seeing beings from other dimensions, having encounters with divine entities, or feeling a deep connection with the universe. These aren't just some out-there spiritual experiences. They're the kind of visions people describe after deep meditation or third eye activation. It's almost like there's this hidden link between biology and the divine, between the science of the brain and the spirituality of the soul. Could the pineal gland be the secret doorway to those transcendent experiences? Maybe. But for now, the mysteries of the third eye remain as tantalizing as ever, offering a chance to step into a world of perception that most people will never know. And all it takes is a little awareness and a willingness to look beyond the veil. Activating the third eye? Oh, that's quite the adventure. It's like opening a door to an entire new world, one that's been hidden, waiting for us to notice. It's a mix of ancient wisdom and modern insight, and when you step into it, you're diving into a deeper state of awareness. It's not just about tapping into spiritual sight, it's about seeing everything in a new light. Meditation, visualization, and conscious breathing. These are the age-old practices passed down through time like sacred keys. Meditation, for instance, is the tool to calm the chaos of your mind. It's like turning off the noise so you can hear the quiet wisdom inside. And when you're aiming to activate your third eye, meditation helps you focus that inner energy right on the spot between your eyebrows, where that mystical eye is said to lie. Then there's visualization. Imagine this. You're picturing an eye or a brilliant light shining right at the center of your forehead. It's not just a random image. It's the spark that gets the third eye to open, like lighting a candle in a dark room. As for breathing, pranayama, that's the life breath of yoga. Control your breath, and you're controlling your energy. Some say that breathing through alternate nostrils is like balancing the body's energy, sparking your pineal gland, which, mind you, is key in all this. And don't forget the mantras. They're not just words, they're vibrations. The sound, H, is often used to help stimulate the third eye, like a secret password that opens the door to deeper perception. But here's the real kicker. Once you start working on your third eye, things begin to shift. You don't just sit around hoping for mystical visions. Nah, what happens is way more powerful. It transforms your whole world. The benefits are beyond what you can even imagine. Spiritual, mental, emotional, and even the everyday stuff that normally trips you up. When the third eye opens, you'll feel more in tune. You'll start noticing things that you missed before, the subtle energies around you, the signs that the universe is always throwing at you. Your intuition becomes sharper, and suddenly, you can perceive truths that were once veiled. It's like the fog clears, and everything becomes more vivid, more alive. And it's not just about spiritual vibes. An active third eye makes your mind clearer, sharper. Focus comes easier, and so does making decisions that actually feel right. Say goodbye to confusion and mental clutter. It's like you've been carrying around a pile of junk, and now you've finally cleaned out your mental garage. Life's challenges? They start looking a little less daunting. Emotionally, an open third eye brings balance and awareness. You become aware of how your feelings are playing out, how they influence your actions. That awareness gives you the power to let go of the bad stuff, fear, anger, sadness, and turn it into love, compassion, and joy. It's like flipping a switch from darkness to light. And with that transformation, you end up feeling stronger, more resilient. But here's something even more amazing. Intuition. You know, that gut feeling, that inner voice that whispers, "This is the way." With your third eye open, you can make decisions that actually resonate with your soul. You'll find it easier to know what you need, whether it's about a career change, moving to a new place, or starting a fresh relationship. It's like you're seeing the map of your life, and you're finally reading it clearly. And it gets better. With enhanced perception, you stop seeing things at face value. You start understanding people and situations for what they really are. It's like your vision goes from blurry to crystal clear. And with that clarity comes empathy. You see the world through a different lens, and that lens is compassion. You understand others on a deeper level, and in turn, you build stronger connections. Not to mention, this third eye thing can protect you too. With the ability to see past the surface, you'll notice potential pitfalls before you step into them. You'll navigate life with a kind of intuitive radar that guides you toward what's good for you and away from what's harmful. And let's not ignore the physical perks. The pineal gland, that little powerhouse in the middle of your brain, helps regulate your sleep patterns. When you activate your third eye, it stimulates melatonin production, helping you sleep better, feel more rested, and, boom, live with more energy. You'll wake up ready to conquer the day. Opening the third eye isn't a quick fix or a one-size-fits-all approach. It's a journey, a winding road that blends the ancient wisdom passed down through the ages with the tools of modern-day spiritual seekers. Every step you take along this path can bring you closer to a deep state of heightened awareness and profound connection. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. You're going to have your fair share of bumps and roadblocks along the way, but that's all part of the process. Think of the techniques like meditation, visualization, breathing, exercises, and mantras as your map, your spiritual GPS guiding you toward unlocking your potential. Each practice has its own way of helping you quiet your mind and shift your focus to that mysterious, powerful place in the middle of your forehead, the spot where your third eye resides. It's all about quieting the noise, diving deep within yourself, and turning your awareness inward. Meditation, for example, is like putting the mind on pause, allowing you to concentrate your energy and attention. You're not trying to escape your thoughts, but rather understand them. Visualizing light, or even an eye on your forehead helps. Your brain focus on that area, waking up those dormant energies. It's like trying to turn on a light switch in a dark room. You have to make the effort to flip it on before the light can flood the space. Conscious breathing, too, is a crucial player here. It's like your body's reset button, balancing the flow of energy and making sure your system's in harmony. If you've ever tried pranayama, you know the power of controlling your breath. It's like taking the wheel back in your hands when everything feels out of control. And let's not forget mantras. Simple sounds, but with profound effects. The vibration of certain words, like the sound Om, can resonate with your third eye, setting the stage for activation. But here's the thing. It's not all just about the practice. The real magic happens when you begin to experience the fruits of your labor. The benefits of having an open third eye go far beyond the mystical stuff. You know, like seeing auras or tapping into higher realms. It's about tuning into your inner wisdom, deepening your understanding of yourself, and getting a clearer picture of the world around you. It's like finally having 20/20 vision after years of squinting at life through blurry glasses. When your third eye is activated, your intuition kicks into overdrive. It's like suddenly being able to read between the lines in conversations, sensing hidden motives, or picking up on energies that others miss. You'll be able to see beyond the surface of things, what's truly going on beneath it all. Decisions? They'll become easier to make. You won't just feel what's right, you'll know it. Maybe it's choosing a new career, moving to a new home, or trusting a new relationship. Your choices start to flow with a sense of alignment that wasn't there before. But the good news doesn't end there. You'll also experience a shift in your mental and emotional well-being. Stress, that will start to melt away. Your mind clears up, becoming sharper and more focused. You'll find it easier to stay on track and handle life's curveballs. Emotionally, things will settle down too. You'll develop a deeper awareness of how your emotions play into your choices, and it becomes easier to let go of negativity, turning fear into love, sadness into joy, anger into compassion. It's like shedding layers of old baggage that no longer serve you, and with that newfound clarity, you'll begin to notice opportunities and obstacles with fresh eyes. Life's challenges won't seem so daunting. You'll learn to trust your gut, make decisions based on your higher wisdom, and navigate through life with more ease and confidence. But of course, like with any journey worth taking, there are going to be challenges. You'll run into roadblocks, doubts, and fears. Don't worry. This is all part of the process. Impatience will be your first enemy. You might expect immediate results, but real transformation takes time. Third eye activation is like planting a seed. It needs nurturing, patience, and constant care before it blossoms. Trust the process. Doubt will sneak in too. You'll question if you're on the right track. You might wonder if you're just imagining things, or if you've really made any progress. It's natural to second-guess yourself. The key is to educate yourself, surround yourself with supportive people, and keep pushing forward. Keep learning. The more you understand, the more you can dispel those doubts. And consistency? That's a big one. Life can throw you a million distractions, and it's easy to fall out of your routine. But let me tell you, showing up every day, even if it's just for a few minutes, makes all the difference. The more you make it a part of your daily life, the more natural it will feel. Fear, oh fear. It's inevitable. The unknown can be terrifying, and when you start experiencing visions or sensations, it might feel overwhelming. But here's the thing. These experiences aren't dangerous. They're part of your growth. Approach them with an open heart and a calm mind. Breathe through the discomfort and trust that you're expanding into something greater. Lastly, don't forget about the external stuff. Society can be skeptical, and if your friends or family aren't on the same spiritual page, it might feel lonely. That's why creating a sacred space, both physically and emotionally, is crucial. Find like-minded souls who lift you up and create a supportive environment for your practices. Remember, your journey is unique. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's okay. Trust your intuition, adapt as you go, and be kind to yourself along the way. This process is about growth, not perfection. Celebrate the small wins, and don't beat yourself up over the setbacks. Every little bit counts. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If this video hit home for you, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who might benefit. And leave me a comment below with your thoughts, experiences, or questions. I'd love to hear from you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.